Hi everyone, we're in a Volkswagen Passat. It's actually Volkswagen CC, the one that doesn't want to be a Passat. It's got a problem with the brakes. It's got the whole plethora of different lights on. It says about faulty brakes and faulty this, faulty that, faulty start stop. Half of the car is faulty basically. When I read the codes off it, it comes back with 2 ABS sensors on the back having problems communicating. So I don't think both of them went at the same time. There's a problem with the ABS module as well, or brake system module as it says. It's a car that belongs to a friend of mine, and it basically, when you try to drive it, I'll show you what happens. I couldn't show you exactly, but basically what's happening is whenever you try to press the brakes are start to sink, and he can't stop when he wants to because the car seems to be skidding. It doesn't skid because there's no problems with the traction or anything like that. It's just the sensors are telling it that it's skidding, so it activates the ABS, which can be unsafe because if you try to stop and you've got limited distance, if you press the brakes and it activates ABS without the need for it, then you can hit somebody who normally you would be able to avoid. I'll show you what can you do to bypass it, but if you the type that you need to phone your dad, just better do so, because this can actually be dangerous as well. We open the boot in this one, fuse box. You check the fuses, you look for a fuse for ABS. In the case of this car, it's this fuse. What do? Take the thing out, take the ABS fuse out, close it back up. Get back in the car before you start driving it. It's going to have all the lights and problems still. That's not the point. The main point is I just disabled the ABS pump. So you revert the car to just a normal car with no ABS, but with a fully functioning brakes. It doesn't affect the brakes. As you can tell, the brakes are sharp now and they work absolutely fine, so you can actually stop safely minus having the feature of ABS basically. I'm not advising to do that if you don't know what you're doing or you're used to driving a car with ABS on, but if you're in a breakdown situation basically, this will get you a lot safer to the garage or back home than driving it with the fuse on and ABS activating all the time. Also, there could be a problem with the ABS pump when it starts to run constantly and you have to disable it. So this is how you disable the ABS pump. Just to reiterate, driving a car like this is basically like running Windows in safe mode. You're not supposed to use it all the time. It's only for emergency situations, just to be clear, because it's not something that you're supposed to do, and I would condone to have done to the car without a specific reason for it and without knowing what are the consequences, because you will not stop as easily on a slippery surface, but on a dry surface you're actually getting more grip. And a friend of mine almost crashed the car because that thing just kicked in when he was stopping and he would slam a car in front of him. This is why I've disabled it now, so just to get this clear. To reactivate the ABS, you just put the fuse back in and that's it. But obviously this one needs to have the ABS pump looked at. Probably the electronics part is gone, all the loom in the back, because there was a water leak. It's electrical faults, it's Volkswagen, so you know 2013, so you do expect electrical faults on this type of car anyway, so it's not uncommon for them. Yeah, it's just coming up with every sort of fault. Right, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so and like the video. Subscription doesn't cost you anything, so please subscribe because it's going to support the channel. I'll see you on the next one.